cross stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was star-spangled banner yet waved for the land of the free and the home of God.
Now I'm going to lead you in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated.
Welcome members of the board, Superintendent Noonan, staff of Gilroy High, families and friends, and of course my fellow graduates. We, the graduating class of 1995, come before you to mark the transition from childhood to adulthood. 4 years ago, we started our freshman year at Gilroy High. We were filled with excitement and hope and a little afraid of what might await us. During our time here, we have changed what was once so important to us, has faded into the memory of childhood, and we are now stepping forth to assume our roles in the adult world. We will take with us not only the knowledge which we have acquired, but the close and lasting friendships which we have made and will be with us always. There are two things that parents give their children. One of them is roots, and the other is wings. It is now our time, class of 1995, to test our wings. Good luck to us all.
Hay un dicho africano que dice que toma toda una comunidad para criar un niño. Padres de familia, profesores, consejeros, administradores, comunidad de Gilroy, bienvenidos. Esta ceremonia ha sido una tradición desde hace años y parte de nuestra tradición latina es la educación. Las primeras universidades de las Américas fueron fundadas en México y Perú en 1551, en Colombia en 1573, en Argentina en 1613 y en Bolivia en 1624. Todas estas universidades predatan las universidades de Harvard, William y Mary y hasta Yale. Entonces, es nuestro destino seguir adelante con nuestra educación. Gracias al deseo que tenemos todos aquí y gracias a la ayuda que nos han brindado nuestras familias, hemos llegado a este día. La capacidad intelectual que hemos desarrollado nos ha hecho las personas que somos ahora. Un sabio persa escribió: el don más grande que Dios dio al hombre es el del intelecto o entendimiento. Espero que empleen su entendimiento para promover la unidad y la tranquilidad de la humanidad, para iluminar y civilizar a los pueblos, para crear amor hacia todos los que los rodean y para procurar la paz universal. Muchas gracias.
All right. To everyone here today, I would like to say that each and every one of us carries a seed which lies within our heart. That seed is the beginning of a flower. Each leaf and petal
shows an accomplishment and success. Each new blossom signifies that we are strong and capable of fulfilling our dreams. As the flower begins to wilt and drop its petals, it shows loss in faith in the dreams we once had. For each time you fall short, your mind only sees failure, while your heart only wants the dream to stay alive. That much more. It is the heart that fuels the fire to create life once again. It is only with the heart that one can dream, hope, love, give, and share the joy that comes from living each day to its fullest. It is important to follow your heart and keep your heart open to dreams. For as long as there is a dream, there is a hope. And as long as there is a hope, there is a joy in living. We come together today to celebrate a single achievement in the life of many more to come. For wherever the road of life may lead you, what actually happens is up to you. I have confidence in each and every one of you today. No matter what you do, as long as you pay the price to make your dreams come true, you will truly be happy. You may not realize it yet, but each and every person is special and good at something in their own way. Not everyone can be good at everything all the time. The next few years will be very important and most likely be the deciding factor in what will and ultimately become when you grow up. During these years, I want you to look inside yourself and reflect upon whatever you find within. All of your thoughts and questions are valuable. You are truly great people. Thank you to the class of 1995 for sharing what possibly could be the best 4 years of my life. Though we may not ever be together again, we are tonight. We will always have the memories of the time when we were. I would like to give a sincere thank you from myself and all the members of my class to all the teachers, counselors, and administrators for the many lessons they have taught us in academics as well as in life. These 4 years have been valuable. Lastly, and most importantly, we should give a special thanks to our parents and families who believe in us who believed in us and supported us every step of the way. Though some occasions may have been harder than others, you have always made time for us and cared enough to listen to all our problems, hopes, and dreams. From the days when you made us cupcakes in grade school for our birthdays, to those when it may have seemed we didn't need you any longer. Through the long nights when we were sick, you slept by us, nursing us back to health. You never gave up faith. You were always unselfish with your love. For this, we thank you.
Members of the board, Superintendent Newton, staff of GHS, parents, friends, and fellow classmates. I've experienced a dissatisfaction throughout my 4 years at Gilroy High School. It is not because of my teachers or my fellow students. The teachers here have taught me mathematics, English, and other subjects until I had nightmares of what I studied. They have taught me what it means to be a citizen of the United States and how to factor polynomials and gain a better understanding of literature. They have taught me well, and that is the reason I'm here on the stage this evening. We owe a lot to those who have devoted their lives to teaching students like us. It is through them that we learn those things that our parents and peers are not able to give us. They have transferred a little bit of themselves to every one of us here tonight. And I, for one, am very thankful for that. I will miss the graduating class of 1995. It saddens me when I think that the cheerfulness of Brooke Lasky, the determination of Clay Kugler, the beautiful voice of Sarah Rosso, and the quietness of Juan Carlos Fung, and all the friendships of this class are behind us. After tonight, these will all be in the past for you and me. We will never again walk into Mrs. Lucy's English class trying to remember the vocabulary words assigned the week before. In just a few more minutes, some of us will part for the last time, saying goodbye forever to this school and to each other. Still, however, I'm dissatisfied with my career at Gilroy High School. I've learned a lot and met many fine people, but I've always wanted something more from school. What I have searched for at Gilroy High School is something approaching absolute knowledge, knowledge that is fundamental and unwaverable. For example, in modern physics, quantum mechanics and Einstein's theory of relativity both try to probe laws of nature so very subtle that they apply at a level beyond human perception, beyond five human senses. Since the forces of modern physical science are beyond our common experience, they are also beyond formulation in common language. Natural laws require expression in the mathematics of wave function and differential equations. For modern physical science, then, we can say that the present state of absolute knowledge is expressed in the forms of higher mathematics which describe relationships that language cannot. In my own pursuit of this ideal, I have challenged the school's curriculum and even the teachers themselves. Hopefully, in the next level of education, especially through mathematics and physics, I will personally find some answers. To those graduating this evening, I wish you one thing: to find something so interesting, so addictive, that you will gladly devote your life to it. If you find something that can be your quest, as absolute knowledge seems to be mine, I truly believe you will be happy in life. Whether that quest be art, music, literature, science, or athletics, put your spirit and your individualism into it. Challenge the conventional way and invent your own method. This, and only this, will pull us up from the mediocrity and quiet desperation that most people live in, and allow us to become productive and true individuals. Tonight we leave behind those people who have pushed and pulled us to the position where we now sit. Every graduate has their favorite mentors and friends that, in their minds, have contributed to their success. I would like to thank those people who in my life have set me on my path to individualism. I will be eternally thankful to them for everything they have done. They are my father and mother and Mr. Kim Lewis. We shall miss all of you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I'd like to share with you that Tara Solomon, who's technically a junior, who should have graduated, or should graduate next year, is graduating with this class of 1995. Because of her GPA, she is qualified to be a salutatorian for this class of 1995. So again, I'd like to congratulate you. It is my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to recognize students who have maintained better than a 3.5 grade point average and are certified life members of California Scholastic Federation. These CSF life members have demonstrated high academic achievement and have attained honors. Sarah Elliott. Juan Carlos Fong. Ryan Him. Linda Wang. Jessica Kohler-Crow. Clay Kugler. Hong Kwei Lee. Maria Ilse Barriga. Josh Davis. Mandy McAllister. Mara McPherson. Christy Mitz. Aaron Murphy. Rima Patel. Gina Perez. Amber Schaefer. And David Wong. Congratulations. Recognize the students who represent our foreign-born students and their countries. David Wong, representing China. Jorge Ramirez from Colombia. Paulina Fioltola from Finland. Hagen Dilk from Germany. Yurish Panchal from India. Maria Ilse Barriga from Mexico.
We would like to sing it tonight for the seniors and each other. The text simply says, "Goodbye from us, into the air, spreading all around, from my heart to yours. Hoping to have the pleasure of seeing you again. To the class of 1995, sayonara."
The Senior Class Vice President. On behalf of the Senior Class Officers, Lorinda Dow, Christine Powell, Kristen Spencer, and myself, along with the entire class of 1995, we would like to give many thanks, not only to the exceptional staff of GHS, but the staff as a whole of the Gilroy Unified School District. Each member of the Gilroy Unified School District has been a great asset in our developmental years. You have all touched our hearts greatly, and we will remember you forever. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker for the evening. Our keynote speaker is going to be Ms. Reina Rivera, counselor for the class of 1995. Mrs. Rivera is a graduate, University of California, Santa Cruz, where she received her Bachelor of Arts, and she also received her Master's from San Jose State University. Her major has been psychology. Mrs. Rivera is a very special lady. She is a person who has worked at Gilroy High School here since 1980, and she has a very sincere, very caring attitude toward her students that she works with. And for this class of 1995, she has been the leader and guided them through the 4 years at Gilroy High School. So at this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you our keynote speaker. And this speaker was selected by the class of 1995. Mrs. Reina Rivera.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and once again welcome to this year's graduation ceremonies. Buenas tardes, padres de familia, y bienvenidos a esta ceremonia de graduación. Graduates of the class of 1995, it is with great honor that I stand before you on this very special day. When Mr. Sarmento came to my office and said, "Okay, you are to speak at graduation," my first reaction, in all honesty, was fear. Fear because I do not consider myself a public speaker, and I worried that my knees would buckle and my voice would crack. But nevertheless, I accepted. You may be witness to the crackle of my voice, so bear with me as I undertake this awesome responsibility to represent my colleagues, your teachers, and staff in honoring you, the graduates of 1995. After the fear sank in, the very first question that I then asked myself was, what message can I possibly give in 3 to 5 minutes to 374 graduates that could make a difference? The message that immediately came to mind is not a new one. In fact, it is a simple message that most of us do not often practice, yet we should on a daily basis. And that message is the one of counting our blessings. Have you done that lately? Tonight, on behalf of the Gilroy High staff, I thank each and every one of you for enriching our lives. I, for one, count you as a blessing. My next question to you is, do you foster an attitude of gratitude as you count your blessings? Tonight, again, on behalf of the Gilroy staff, I am grateful to you for sharing 4 years of your growth with us. I, for one, am grateful. The practice of counting our blessings and approaching life with an attitude of gratitude is probably the single most important application to root us in the reality of our very fragile existence. It is an existence that is much dependent on the love and support of others. You see, this world was not designed for any of us to go through alone. How many of you have accomplished what you have so far solely on your own? I would venture to say that none of you have. You have all been blessed with family, friends, and caring teachers who have supported you every step of the way. You have not been alone. Friends have blessed you with memories of youth always cherish. From your friendships, you have learned to develop a sense of love, acceptance, and loyalties. You see, you have not been alone. Are you grateful for that? And have you given thanks? Teachers have blessed you with knowledge through their chosen profession, which is dedicated to the development of your minds in the most difficult years of your life. From them, you learn discipline, to think in academic terms, and to work with others in a spirit of cooperation. You have to admit that you have had a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to experience the joy of accomplishment as you successfully completed government from Tomasello, English from Ms. Salewski, algebra from Mr. Flores. Some of you have also taken trig from Mr. Lewis, whom you so deservedly dedicated this year's yearbook to. Or you may have had the pleasure of doing the Mexican hat dance as punishment for being late to Mr. Corzo's Spanish class. Yes, you can be grateful for that too. And have you given thanks? Again, you have not been alone. Family has blessed you with the greatest of gifts, those of light and love. From your family, you have learned values to apply to your life and the ability to add no conditions to your love. This is the highest form of love that you will ever experience. Cherish and protect it. Are you grateful for that? And have you given thanks? You have been blessed with the opportunity to have all of the above: friends, caring teachers, and family. You have not been alone. So tonight, I ask you to give thanks if you have not done so already, and to count your blessings. As you embark on your new and exciting journey of life, fear not the unknown. Your knees may buckle and your voice may crack, but take the challenge anyway. For it is written, ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find, knock and it shall be opened to you. May God richly bless you and your families. Dios por delante, and thank you for the wonderful memories. And now it gives me great pleasure, Mr. Zermeno, to introduce to you the class of 1995.
Before the awarding of the diplomas, I have two announcements. The parents have worked hard to transform our gymnasium into a fabulous night of fun. We invite parents and guests to walk through after graduation. All the senior parents, please sign the dedication wall to your graduates. It is located in the casino area. Thank you, Mrs. Spencer. Ladies and gentlemen, out of the courtesy of the graduates receiving their diplomas and their parents, I would request that you please remain seated throughout the presentation of all the diplomas. Thank you very much. Mr. Noonan, Superintendent of Gilroy Unified School District, it is my pleasure and privilege to present to you the 1995 graduating class. These students have completed all requirements for graduation as set forth by the Gilroy Unified School District Board policy and by the state of California. Having been presented the graduating class by the faculty and by the principal of Gilroy High School, Mr. Zermeno, I now, by authority vested in me by the state of California and by the Board of Trustees of the Gilroy Unified School District, have the privilege of receiving and accepting the graduating class of Gilroy High School of 1995. We will now award your diploma. Diploma. Lorinda Dowell. Lila Brenton. Sarah Elliott. Juan Carlos Huang. Ryan Hin. Linda Wang. Jessica Kohler Crow. Clay Kugler. Hong Tae Lee. Maria Mariga. Jorge Ramirez.
Paulina Tocala, Juan Ta, Noel Alonso, Stacy Acosta, Israel Alvarez, Janelle Aesa, Sean Alvarez, Joselle Aesa, Norman Arias, Josephine Alolan, Jack Armendariz, Guadalupe Alfaro, Ricardo Arteaga, Kathleen Amaro, Blaine Ballard, Nora Amaro, Grant Ballard, Lauren Anderson, Brian Baptista, Carissa Andolena, Andrew Barbosa, Jessica Andrews Gurich, Nathaniel Barth,
Aide Aparicio, Aaron Bass, Aguinez Elena Argueta, Cameron Philip Batista, Teresa Arias, Nathan Baxter, Ruth Adelar, Robert Betancourt, Alma Avila, Christopher Valeski, Hortensia Avila, Benangil, Sonia Avila, Jonathan Banette, Cynthia Barbosa, Jared Bordy, Jamie Blank, Carrie Amaro, Deborah Booth, James Alexander Cabatignan, Jenny Brown, Martin Javier Camarillo, Rebecca Bryan, Daniel Ceja, Carla Camacho, Matias Chavez, Teresa Marie Campbell, Chet Henry Coletto, Brandy Marie Carpenter, Anthony David Corral, Julissa Caceres, Richard Brian Cortez, Regina Marie Castro, Ian Crabb, Laura Cozen, Oscar Crispin,
Jacqueline A. Savallo, Samuel Crocco, Clementina Cervantes, Joseph Cross, Tessa Louise Chapman, Joe Arthur Crowder Jr., Sarah Elizabeth Shornada, David Clint Crumrine, Dinya Clevenger, Gabriel Cuevas. Erica Conrad. Adam Davis. Crystal Elaine Zapata Cummings. James Marsden Davis Jr. Leslie Janine Darnell. Jose Tearo. Veronica Del Toro. Elizabeth Arias. Melissa De Leon. Walfred Diaz. Jill Elizabeth Dellinger. John Joseph Diego. Nikki DeQuinn. Jeff Doherty. Gregory Driscoll. Nicole Dingman. Darren Duarte. Cynthia Dominguez. Gabriel Duenas. Brenda Doyle. Greg Etram. Delilah Duenas. Mario Escudero. Veronica Echeverria. Ryan Floyd. Michelle Eggers. Gerardo Flores. Jennifer Ellis. Jason Frank. Elaine Espino. Carlos Furtado Jr. Tom Gallardo. Deanna Espinoza. Sarah Estorga. Michael Galoo. Jessica Estrada. Gregory Garcia. Maureen Felisilda. Manuel Garcia. Gloria Flores. Rudy Costello. Mary Helen Flores. Jeremy Godwin. Yahara Cordoso. Edward Gonzalez. Tiffany Ganoa. Gant Gonzalez. Yesenia Gomez. Leonida Garcia. Alberto Gonzalez. Jean Garrett. Angel Gonzalez. Natasha Garaya. Isaac Gonzalez. Rachel Gerst. Rosa Gomez. Jeffrey Guerin. Claudia Gonzalez. Alberto Guzman. Yolanda Gonzalez. Jacob Lee Haney. Jessica Ann Goff. David Michael Harlan. Adriana Denisa Gutierrez. Gabriel Harris. Melissa Hall. Randall Heinsohn. Maria Haro, Jennifer Hart, Christian Hernandez, Stuart Hendricks, Christina Heredia, Gabriel Hernandez, Nicole Heredia, Theodore Hoops III, Terry Herrera, Ian Hopkins, Laura Hawkinson, Timothy Johnson, Hilda Hurtado, Ryan Michael Jones, Ashley Brown Ottoboni Jensen, Francisco Juarez Marin, Whitney Julian Ottoboni Jensen, Jeremy Marcos Justo, Kelly Elizabeth Jewell, Michael Kochnovac, Rosa Jimenez, Chris Laura, Juanita Juarez, Scott Lawrence, Helen Kim, Amador Leal, Trisha Ann Kitro,
Stephen Lomas, Stephanie Latronica, Geoffrey Longoria, Brooke Lafke, Eric Lopez, Kristen Lawson, Salvador Lopez, Sarah Loma, Richard Lujan, Marie Lewis, Jesus Luna, Carol Lopez, Josh Davis, Tara Solomon, Nandy McAllister, Nara McPherson, Christy Metz, Aaron Murphy, Dima Patel, Gina Perez, Jeremy Lucero, Amber Schaefer, David Wong, Hagen Kilp, Ulrich Rochelle, Yvette Mata, Jose Luna, Monica McAllister, Richard Luna, Jamie McHenry, Orlando O.J. Macias, Tara McHenry, Melissa Medellin, Daniel Nacanellis, Christy Minor, Alfred Martinez, Annika Mikdar, Frankie Martinez, Melissa Miguel, Stacy Miller, Romero Martinez, Masui Molina, Victor Martinez, Sylvia Montano, Taylor Mason, Soheila Motia, William McIver. Randy Mazzoni. Michael McGrath. Melinda Myers. Melanie Nelson. Brandon Medeiros. Nicole Nelson. Sarah Noble. Michael Medina. Griselda Oseguera. Milton Medina. Sabrina Ortega. Christopher Morelos. Christy Ortiz. Brandon Mingus. Krista Paganetti. Jess Molina. Christine Howell. Joshua Monroe. Michelle Pitchard. Esteban Montis. Amy Clark. Brandon Morales. Kelly Rademacher. Ryan Mull. Jolene Reiserman. Noe Munoz. Catherine Redding. Carlos Musquez. Frank Nadari. Elisa Reyes. Jeremiah Oshan. Anita Rip. Adrian Hagan. Laura Rivas. Patrick Parker. Michelle Rivera. Elliot Peel. Lynette Roca. Brian Pelling. Brandis Rodriguez. Daniel Pena. Celia Melissa Rodriguez. Anthony Perez. Maria Rodriguez. Anthony Perez. Diana Romero. Joaquin Perez. Flor Rosas. Jason Perino. Sarah Rosso. Franco Perry. Guadalupe Sanchez. Wayne Pepper. Maria Elena Sanchez. Eduardo Panay. Anna Sandoval. Daniel Pomeroy. Maria Sandoval. Brian Puente. Petit Santa Maria. Albert Quintero. Julia Ann Sauer. Jerry Quintero. Shannon Septon. Fabian Ramon. Danielle Serrano. Christopher Reimer. Roberta Serrano. Doug Rennie. Christina Solis. Vincent Rizzi. Kristen Spencer. Jonathan Robertson. Megan Scott. Colin Roderick. Elizabeth Stratton. David Rodriguez. Sarah Swain. Manuel Rodriguez. Leticia Taylor. Silverio Rosa. Leah Terry. Samuel Rosa. Kelly Starr. Chris Louise. Megan Talbot. Timothy Ryan. Tammy Thompson. Peter Salazar. Alma Torres. Federico Saldana. Jennifer Torcha. Matthew Pelosi. Delia Tovar. Efraín Santiago. Chandonay Tucker. Richard Santiago. Yolanda Valdez. Nicholas Taranto. Yvette Volvignos. Jeffrey Steigler. Michelle Valenta. Paul Self.
Erica Denise Baez. Rodolfo Rashad Cermeño. Sonia Van Hook. David Sheriff. Hope Pauline Welton. Jason Singleton. Corey Rebecca Westfall. Brandon Snyder. Sean Paul Squires. Leah Jean Wyndham. C.J. Stelling. Elizabeth Jean Winslade. Shane Tenez. Adrian Marie Whitman. Anthony Salvatore Termino. Sandra Zavala. Mark Thomas Tao. Chris Town. Brandon Treadwell. Maciel Urinda. Anthony Valdez. Danny Vanderleet. Benjamin Vargas. Ronnie Vargas. Aaron Scott Velasco. Rafael Diagones. Joshua Wardell. David Warden. Brandon Eric Wilder. Scott Wenholt. Derek Werner. Mark Willis. Jared Wright. Mark Young. And Ryan Zubera.
gentlemen, it is my privilege to present to you the graduating class of 1995.